By the time you notice your legs are weaker, the process has already been going on for years. That is not an exaggeration. That is the biology of how muscle decline works in your lower body. You do not notice it when you lose the first 5% of leg muscle strength, or the next 5, or the next. You notice it when you go to stand up from a low chair and it takes more effort than it used to, when stairs feel slightly harder than they did a year ago, when you catch yourself using your arms to push yourself up. By that point, the decline has been running silently for a decade, and most people have no idea it started. Today, we are going to explain exactly how it happens, and more importantly, what stops it. But first, I need to tell you something about your leg muscles that changes everything about how you think about aging. Your legs contain the largest and most metabolically important muscles in your body: your quadriceps, your hamstrings, your glutes, your calves. These are not just locomotion muscles. They are your primary insulin sensitivity reservoir. The more muscle mass you carry in your lower body, the more efficiently your body manages blood sugar, pulling glucose out of your bloodstream after meals without requiring large insulin responses, which means your leg strength is not just a fitness marker. It is a metabolic marker, a cardiovascular marker, and a longevity marker. Research published in 2025 confirmed that grip strength and leg press strength in adults over 50 were among the strongest predictors of all-cause mortality over a 10-year period, stronger than cholesterol, blood pressure, or BMI. Your legs are telling your doctor something your blood tests are not, and most people are not listening until it is almost too late. Here is what is actually happening in your legs right now, and this is where it gets genuinely alarming. The process is called sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass and strength. It begins in your 30s at a rate of approximately 0.5% per year. After 50, that rate accelerates to 1 to 2% per year. But here is the critical detail most people miss. Muscle loss is not uniform across your body. Your type 2 muscle fibers, the fast twitch fibers responsible for explosive power, rapid force generation, and the ability to catch yourself when you start to fall, decline significantly faster than your type 1 slow twitch endurance fibers, which means you can maintain your ability to walk for long distances. A type 1 fiber activity, while losing the explosive leg power that protects you from falls. A type 2 fiber function. You feel fine walking, but your legs have already lost a significant portion of their ability to generate rapid force, and you will not discover that loss until the moment you need it most. And now the twist that connects leg weakness to everything else on this channel. The decline in leg strength is not just driven by disuse. It is driven by the same hormonal deterioration we have covered extensively. Testosterone, the primary anabolic signal for muscle protein synthesis, declines with age and preferentially affects type 2 muscle fiber maintenance. Cortisol, chronically elevated through stress, poor sleep, and aggressive dieting, is specifically catabolic for the fast twitch muscle fibers in your legs. Growth hormone, which normally protects muscle mass during sleep, declines after 50 and removes the overnight repair signal that maintains leg muscle density. And insulin resistance, increasingly common after 50, impairs the ability of amino acids from dietary protein to enter muscle cells and trigger repair. Every hormonal variable that declines with age is simultaneously accelerating leg muscle loss, and none of them show up on a standard blood panel until the damage is already significant. Now here's the additional piece that most people never connect. Your legs are the first place sarcopenia becomes functionally dangerous, not because legs decline faster than other muscles, but because the consequences of leg weakness are immediately life-altering in ways that arm or back weakness is not. A fall from leg weakness is one of the leading causes of hospitalization and loss of independence in adults over 65, and the year following a major fall-related injury is associated with dramatically accelerated biological aging, cognitive decline, and mortality. Your legs are not just carrying your body, they are protecting your independence, and the window for building and maintaining the explosive leg power that prevents falls is not indefinite. Every year of inaction narrows it. Here's what actually stops leg decline. The first intervention is resistance training that specifically targets type 2 muscle fibers, not slow walking, not steady state cardio, explosive compound movements, squats, deadlifts, step-ups, lunges performed with intention and speed in the concentric phase. Your type 2 fibers respond to speed and load. They do not respond to prolonged low-intensity movement. 2 sessions per week of lower body resistance training, even body weight, is sufficient to measurably slow the decline of type 2 fiber mass and explosive leg power. The sessions do not need to be long. They need to be intentional. The second intervention is protein timing around around leg training. The anabolic window after resistance training, the period of maximum muscle protein synthesis sensitivity, is real, and it is critical after 40 grams of complete protein within 60 minutes of finishing your lower body session, not 2 hours later, not spread across the day, within 60 minutes. This is the window where dietary protein produces the greatest muscle repair response in the specific fibers you just trained. The third intervention is sleep protection. Type 2 muscle fiber repair happens during deep slow wave sleep under the influence of growth hormone. Every night of fragmented or insufficient sleep is a night where your fast twitch leg fibers received less of the repair signal they needed. Protecting sleep is not separate from protecting leg strength. It is the same intervention. Drop a comment and tell me, have you noticed your legs feeling weaker than they used to? I want to know at what point you first noticed it. And if this video explains something about your body that you had not connected before, subscribe.